everyone, welcome back to Wild Oasis Plants. Today I want to show you what we do to pollinate our lilies. A lot of them are self-pollinating, but we like to play around with them, and when we have different kinds of lily open, we like to take one pollen from one plant and touch another plant with it. So today we have over here is a lily from Japan that we collected when we went there. I think it was 2018. So I'm going to take the pollen from these lilies. They just opened up this morning, so I will cut off the little tentacles, little pollinating things. I don't know the real names. Kaylee would probably know the proper term. So here I am, cutting off the little things. I try not to touch what would we call maybe the ovary of the lily. And here we are. So here is what I cut off, and I've put it in a I made myself a little bag with parchment paper. They seem to keep better in that, and then in a Ziploc bag, and I'll keep that in the fridge so that I can pollinate other lilies with it. And now with this pollen, I'm gonna go down to our stump garden because there is another lily opened, and I will mix the two pollens to create something else, and I will tag it, which is very important so that we can remember what we've done. So I've prepared myself a little ribbon that says Japan on it, and that way I'll know what I've tagged what plant with. So I will be back. Walking down to our stump garden where the other lily is, and I will show you what I do here. All right, I'm in the stump garden. We've got this beautiful pink lily here. So I'll start off by cutting off again the stamen from this one without touching the ovary. They do self-pollinate very easily. I'll put it in my bag. Now I will take the pollen, which is, this is a clean brush. I'll take the pollen from the Japan lily. As you can see, lots of pollen on my brush. I will touch the ovary of this pink lily. Okay. And now I'm gonna tag it. Now, there's more. Let's touch a few more. I did do this last night. I'm going to clean my brush, and then we'll go back up with the stamen of the pink lily and touch the Japan lily. Okay, I'm back at the Japan lily with my pollen from the pink lily in the stump. I've cleaned my brush really well. Now I will take the pollen from the pink lily, the different color of the pollen, and I will touch what I call the ovary of the Japan lily. I'll probably do this for a couple of days to make sure I really get it. I did do this one last night, so I'll touch it again. There's another one open here. All right, and now you gotta make sure to tag it. So stump pink will go on this stem, All right, here we have the lily that we tagged with our red cardiocrinum. So we'll see what it makes. And if I can find a picture, I will upload what the red cardiocrinum looked like. And then here we have Lilium ginfunensis. Definitely pronouncing that wrong. I will find the name and attach it to the video once I upload it. And then we have back here, I've got a tall Paris, and we crossed it with our small Paris. And we will see what they make. So here's one. Ooh, and there's a giant slug that I need to get. And this is where a red cardiocrinum was. And then we have the white one. So we did a lot of cross-pollinating with the red pollen to see what happens. So we will collect all those seed pods here. Once they're ready, we will get the seed pods off of the Paris once they're ready and plant the seeds and see what it makes. So it looks like I pollinated this one with the ginfunensis, and we pollinated this one with a purple lily from my mother-in-law's, or maybe it was red actually. So originally this flower was white, and I pollinated with a red one, so we will see what it makes. We also have to pollinate our podophyllums. Those are not self-pollinating, so I do walk around with a brush like you saw me do earlier with the lilies, and I touch the flowers of the podophyllum. So this one here, ended up crossing it with deform. And then in, I don't know, maybe a couple more weeks, these will fall off and I have to collect them and tag them and then take them out of the sacks and plant them. So I will make a video of that once I do it. And there's definitely more tagging down here. Here we have this one here. And there's more podophyllums that I'll be collecting the seeds from. I don't think we tagged these ones, but we'll see